All right, so let's take a look at question 11 from the 2024 paper. So we're asked to complete the table with the words positive, zero, and negative. We're looking at what are the values of the first derivatives of this function at particular points and the second derivatives. So if x is minus 3, so this is question 11. If x is minus 3, this is the bit of the function that sort of does that. So it's here. So the first derivative, well, that's the slope of the tangent. That's like this. So that's positive. So that first box, positive. The second derivative, we want to see what's happening to the slope of this tangent. We look at a point before, it's very steep. We look at a point after, it's a little bit flatter. So it is flattening out. It's going from a higher number down. It's going down. So the second derivative must be negative. So for x equals minus 3, the first derivative positive, second derivative negative. For x equals 1, we have a point that sort of curls, flattens out, and goes down. First derivative at the point 1, well, the tangent's flat. So when x is equal to 1, the first derivative is actually 0. Second derivative, we look at a point over here, it was negative. A point over here, it's also negative. And on either side, the tangents are very close to being flat. So when we think of the second derivative, the rate of change around that point is very low, close to 0. And in fact, the second derivative should be 0 as well, because it's a type of inflection point. The third one, x is 5, the curve is sort of going up like this. It's at this point, so we have a slope like this. So if x is 5, first derivative, well, slope of the tangent is positive, so this is positive. The second derivative, if we look here, the first derivative is sort of like that, the tangent. The first derivative up here is like this. If it's going from a flatter line to a steeper line, it's increasing, so the second derivative must be positive. So we end up with x is minus 3, first derivative positive, second derivative negative. X is 1, first derivative 0, second derivative 0. X is 5, first derivative positive, second derivative positive.